The Haunted Hospital JN. The JNIMS, Jawaharlal Nehru Institute of Medical Sciences, Hospital in Manipur has been providing essential medical services to the public for many years. However, there are numerous rumors about this hospital that are gradually increasing, claiming that this place is haunted. It is said that the gynecology department and the adjacent washrooms and corridors are not safe at night. One night, a nurse named Ananta, who had recently joined JNIMS, was attending to a patient in the gynecology department when she suddenly heard someone crying in the corridor. She thought it was strange for someone to be crying at that hour, so she went to check. The crying sound continued, but there was no one in sight. This made Ananta uneasy, and she proceeded toward the source of the sound. She walked to the end of the corridor but found no trace of anyone. The sound was growing louder, and as she turned to go back to the patient's room, she felt a presence behind her, as if someone was standing there. Before Ananta could react, the corridor lights began to flicker and then stopped. She realized something unnatural was happening. The crying grew louder, and when she turned to look, she saw a woman in patient clothing sitting against the wall, scratching it while crying. The woman kept repeating, "Something wrong happened to me." Ananta was frozen in shock, unable to comprehend what was happening. As the woman turned to face her, Ananta's blood ran cold. There was a dead baby in the woman's hands. The lights flickered again as the woman advanced, repeating, "Something wrong happened to me. You all did this. You killed me." Terrified, Ananta felt paralyzed. The woman's angry eyes made her mind go blank. Summoning all her courage, Ananta ran to hide in the washroom on that floor. She thought about calling for help but realized she had left her phone in the gynecology department. Alone and scared, she hid in the washroom for a long time, fearing she would encounter that terrifying woman. Suddenly, there was a loud knock on the washroom door, followed by silence. Ananta's gaze fell on a large mirror in the bathroom, and what she saw made her jump in fright. The bloody woman was standing right behind her in the mirror. When she turned around, there was no one there. Ananta felt like she was losing her mind and desperately wanted to escape. She knew the other nurses were on the upper floor, but the way there passed through the same corridor where she had seen the horrifying woman. With no other choice, she decided to run straight to the upper floor. As she sprinted, she tripped over something and fell. When she looked at what she had tripped on, her face turned pale. It was the same woman's corpse she had seen earlier in the corridor. The sight caused Ananta to have seizures, and she lost consciousness. The next day, she woke up as a patient in the same hospital, with an IV drip attached. Several nurses came to her and explained that they believed her. The woman she saw the night before was named Sayana. About 20 years ago, during the last week of her pregnancy, Sayana had complications during an emergency procedure. The doctors informed her family that they could save only one, the baby or the mother. The family chose to save the baby, and tragically, both Sayana and her baby died during the operation. Soon after, a horrific fire consumed Sayana's husband's house, killing the entire family. Since that day, many have reported seeing Sayana's spirit wandering in the gynecology department of the hospital. Hearing all this, Ananta was horrified and immediately quit her job. She even stopped taking night shifts at other hospitals. What do you think? Is JNIMS really haunted? How did you like this story? Let us know, and if you enjoyed it, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, Kuni Monday.